By attorney Martin, Harding, and Mazzotti. Injured? Helping you is what we do.
All right, here we go. Here's a look at the ride home tonight. This is 787 at 990. A steady stream of cars headed toward the thruway tolls. Up next, the Northway at exit 7, and that's even more of a... Oh, there's just a lot of volume there. That's a heavy traffic scene as those people head toward the Twin Bridges right now. And finally, we're going to look at I-90 at the State Office campus. And that ride doesn't look too bad. There's a steady stream of traffic, but it seems to be moving at a pretty good clip. So I guess it depends on where you are. The Northway looks like a tough ride tonight. And the weather, well, that could, I think, become a tougher ride as the night goes on. Let's find out more from Steve.
That's what I'm thinking, Liz. We're quiet over the next couple of hours, but it won't be too long before we see some snowflakes flying, roughly between 7 and 9 o'clock. For a few, it will become a little bit more substantive after 10 or 11 o'clock tonight as this mixed precipitation storm moves in. So initially, snow or a mix of snow and sleet still appears as if this will end up in nuisance-type accumulations for most of the area through about 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. And that will generally be a coating to as much as 2 inches in the Adirondacks, Vermont, and Berkshire County. Maybe the Litchfield Hills. There will be spots coming in with as much as 3 to 4 inches, as it looks like the cold air will stay deep enough for a longer period of time to support a little bit more in the way of snow. Then it's going to switch over to some freezing rain. So a lot of us will be dealing with some light freezing rain or freezing drizzle tomorrow morning, and there may be as much as 1/10 of an inch of ice, and this will have a moderate impact on the morning commute for a wide portion of the area. So use a lot of extra caution tomorrow morning and allow yourself some extra time. I'm expecting slower than normal travel by the commute. It's generally going to be a light mix of sleet and freezing rain, so untreated surfaces, sidewalks, parking lots especially, will tend to be fairly slick. Now, I'm thinking the most slippery conditions for the commute will be confined to the Mohawk Valley Capital Region into Berkshire County and points north. Again, this is the zone that will likely be dealing with the greatest mix. Areas south and west of Albany will likely see temperatures coming up, so mostly wet roads back through Schoharie County, the western Catskills, the Mid-Hudson Valley, southern Berkshire, and Litchfield counties. But you can see here a large portion of the area will be pretty slick tomorrow morning. Clouds have been increasing, the wind has been increasing, and we've got the first of it now breaking out here across west central Pennsylvania. Snow and a mix, and this will quickly make progress towards the north and east with time this evening as a warm front is pushed in our direction. Now, we've got an area of high pressure which is moving farther away, but there's a squeeze play going on right now between the high and the approaching front to the west, and that's why the winds have picked up so dramatically. We'll gust for a time this evening over 30 miles per hour, and then once this mix starts, we'll likely see the wind shutting down and eventually try to get into the slightly milder air for time tomorrow. Temperatures, though, after around 0-degree readings this morning have come up a lot. 27 Albany, 24 Pittsfield, Glens Falls at 20 with Poughkeepsie at 31. Wind chills, though, generally in the mid-teens right now, so still plenty of bite to that air. Tonight, look for temperatures to hold steady, maybe rise slightly, so we'll generally see the lows lower to mid-20s, mid to upper 20s around Kingston. The wind again should drop down to around 10. Initially, it's snow, then mixing with sleet, and then changing over to freezing rain. So pretty sloppy in here tomorrow morning. And then gradually as temperatures come up through the afternoon, upper 30s around Albany, low 40s Kingston, into Pittsfield, Bennington, with Oneonta topping off around 40. Look for that mix to change over to some patchy rain showers or drizzle, and there may be a lull in the precipitation for a time before we get some more showers in through the evening. And then following the system, another blast of wind and cold for Wednesday with temperatures in the mid-20s. Winds will be gusting to 40. There will likely be some lake and mountain effect snows around Wednesday. Capital District, though, largely dry. And on Thursday, a little clipper system will come in probably after dark. So it's just a cold, dry day with increasing clouds, 26. Little light snow or snow showers in here Thursday night. That clears out Friday. We're still in the 20s Friday, and it still looks like we'll get clipped with something on Saturday. Perhaps a period of snow or some kind of a mix with temperatures in the lower 30s. Then a warming trend Sunday into Monday. Early next week, we may see widespread temperatures back to between 40 and 45. Liz.
All right, we'll see where that takes us. Thank you, Steve. Still to come, a new study on